Now, the award for Best Conductor / Team for Trains Only is presented by TSUM.
Hey there, I'm T-Sum. Some people call me Travis, some people call me the guy with the beard. Here on Whatnot, I like to sell cassettes. And yes, before you ask, there are those of us that really do still appreciate this form of media. If you're interested or have friends that are interested, feel free to send them by one of my shows. I'd be more than happy to help them to locate whatever it is they might be looking for. You know, conducting a train is a lot like teaching preschool. Constant scheduling, wrangling sellers, answering the same questions a million times, pulling your hair out, wondering, why do we even do these trains? And then once it's over, a sigh of relief, and the understanding that all the effort is worth the payout in the end. These conductors have it all down to a science. Here are your top 5 for Best Conductor / Team.
Thanks,
CG
Travis.
Boomerang Echo, Schmidt Auctions Penguin Boss and Ferraris Finds, Kebab Treasures and Cowbell BZ23, Bobby Dazzle, and Abstractory. And your winner is CG Boomerang Echo.
Woohoo!
Congratulations. Ashley and Jacob Cooper, aka House of Coop, are a husband and wife duo selling vintage full-time on Whatnot for almost 2 years. They love uplifting others, encouraging everyone, and helping continue to build this amazing community, all while sharing their love of all things vintage. Give them a follow and come hang out with them live. Now the award for Best Creative Shows as presented by the Suburban Bish.
That's me.
I'm back here to present Best Creative Show. Creativity is art, and art is life. These sellers know how to make something beautiful out of nothing more than their brain power and what's in front of them. I may be a little biased towards one of the top 5, but what can I say? I'm a proud mama skunk. Here are the top 5 for Best Creative Show. Deadly Rose Originals, Gathered Crafter, Mini Piggy Millie, Kristen Swain, Weeders aka Mini Bish.
Those are your nominees. We'll find out who the winner is. Deadly Rose Originals.
Woohoo!
Congratulations.
Rigged. What?
I feel like if it was rigged, it would have gone to our child.
Right.
But, you know. Congratulations, Deadly Rose Originals. Now the award for Best Unique or Custom Art Seller is presented by Queen Bee Vintage.
Good evening. My name is Beth, also known as Queen Bee Vintage. I am an avid crafter of 50 plus years, and I've been selling here on Whatnot for going on 2 years now. Tonight, it is my pleasure to introduce the category of Best Unique or Custom Art Seller. These artists are as unique as the pieces they create. Anything you purchase will be one of a kind and hopefully worth some money one day when they go mainstream. Here are your top 5 for Best Unique or Custom Art Sellers. Upcycled with a Purpose, Mini Piggy Millie, Tiny the Artist, Unicorn Poop Cookies, and Deadly Rose Originals.
Your nominees for Best Unique or Custom Art Seller. Winner is
Tiny the Artist.
Congratulations. Junkie Cat is a purveyor of all things junkie and cat related. You can bet your ass that there will be a bidding war on feline related items if Junkie is in the show. She openly fights with another of the committee members and is hilarious to watch. She recently spent way too much money on some scarves for who knows what purpose. All joking aside, Junkie Cat is a wonderful person and is always willing to help, which is one of the many reasons she was nominated for Best Supporting Whatnotter this year. Although she is not a seller yet, we're still trying. You can follow her here on Whatnot and at Junkie Cat Junction on YouTube and Instagram. Thank you, Junkie, for being a committee member and for sponsoring this year's Notty Awards.
And it's her anniversary today. 28 years.
Perfect timing. Who's going to win this giveaway?
Donkey Dad. Congratulations. Be sure to send me your email address.
Now, this next giveaway for Starbucks is sponsored by Tiny the Artist.
I just had it.
Yo, 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 Introverts Unite. Create Collab Award-winning artist out of Texas. Will create controlled, intentional, and meaningful artwork and stream for 24 hours at 24,000 followers. A published artist featured in Times Square in 2022. Commissions are closed until February 10th, 2026. Introvert, I think we mentioned that at one point. I quote, custom one-of-ones, storage unit liquidator. Sometimes you gotta sell out the damn suitcase. Live painter, competitor, gallery exhibitor. tinyirizaryartwork.com. tiny.irizary.art on Instagram. Tiny the Artist on TikTok and YouTube. Sorry if I butchered the absolute shit out of that.
Sorry about that. And it's for a Starbucks gift card.
The award for Best Selection of Best Selection of Craft Supplies is presented by Schmidt Auctions.
Hi y'all, I'm Marla with Schmidt Auctions, your go-to gal for all your ephemera raid trade needs. I am pleased to be here to present to you the top 5 and best selection of craft supplies. When you can't make it to Michael's, Hobby Lobby, or RIP Joann's, we know we can find our craft supplies right here on Whatnot. These 5 have the biggest selection of supplies to fill our carts. And the nominees are number 1, Andrea Cranage. Number 2, Art Lines. Number 3, Creative Curiosities. Number 4, Kristen Swain. And number 5, Love Be My Motive Studio. Good luck, you all. And the winner is...
Let Love Be My Motive Studio. Congratulations.
Woohoo! Congrats.
Now the award for Best Crafty Show will be presented by the Suburban Bish.
Hi, I'm back to present Best Crafty Show. Along with good craft supplies come the ability to use them. Otherwise, you'll end up with a room, a garage, a shed, storage unit full of unused craft items. Then you have to come up with a game, Crafty Crime, to get rid of them all. These 5 know how to put their craftiness to use. Here are the top 5 for best crafty shows. Kristen Swain, Junk Paper Scissors, Creative Curiosities, That Tabby Cat, and Upcycle by Brie. Good luck!
And your winner tonight is That Tabby Cat.
Yay, Tabby!
Congratulations.
Kat's Dance Mom is best known for her ephemera shows, particularly for selling items that she has researched and teaches her audience about. She loves the stories behind the pieces she sells and is always learning something new. Dawn's discoveries at estate sales include a variety of ephemera, antiques, vintage decor, collectibles, crafting supplies, and Disney items. You never know what she'll find and sell next. Follow her on Whatnot at Kat's Dance Mom and bookmark her shows. Or follow on Instagram at Discoveries at Dawn, where you'll get sneak peeks of items before they're listed. Thank you, Kat's Dance Mom, for sponsoring this year's Notty Awards.
Now the award for Best Ephemera Seller is presented by Andrea Cranage.
Hey everybody, I am Andrea Cranage. I am the self-appointed queen of paper craft supplies here on Whatnot. Ephemera, or ephemerama as some people like to call it, can be anything from movie tickets, letters, postcards, to posters, flyers, and receipts. Items that were initially meant for short-term or one-time use and then to be discarded. For these sellers, they have all of that and then some. Here are your top 5 for best ephemera seller. Mighty Annie, Paper Coyote, Penguin Boss, Charity Vintage, Schmidt Auctions.
Okay, and give us just a couple seconds here. The giveaway is going to run.
Who's going to win that giveaway?
Country Bougie, right?
Yeah.
Congratulations. Be sure to send me your email. Okay, let's see who the winner is.
Charity Vintage, congratulations.
Woo, Charity!
You and your bunny tricks deserve it. Now we have our next
Oh,
buyer's
sound, babe.
giveaway sponsor. There.
Okay, so I had a 2K show that showed how many people were voting. And these people on this list either bought something on that show or tipped me, so I just threw it in for a buyer's giveaway. So it is a $50 gift card. It's either the Chili's on the Border Mexican Grill, or how do you say it? Mangiano's Little Italy?
Maggiano's?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
But it is
we
a
like
$50
Chili's.
buyer's giveaway. And thanks so much for sponsoring that, guys.
So if you bought anything, make sure you get in there and
Music. So if you guys don't know, we do have the awards program in digital and in physical. And we have stickers still available in there. And the pre-sale for next award show. And I'm not sure what's left, but be sure to check out the bin. Music.
I already turned it down.
Thank you.
And So Imperfectly Bookish have been long-term sellers of dice, D&D accessories, 3D printed nonsense, and most recently smut. Steph loves the dreaminess, while Kyle gets to enjoy acting out the roles. If you ask, they will build. Want a dice tower shaped like a dick? What color? Want a D20 that's bigger than your fist? With or without glitter? Check out KO Gaming here on Whatnot, kogaming.net.more on TikTok, kogaming-in-more on Facebook, and on their website at kogamingandmore.com for all of your dice and D&D accessories. Check out so_imperfectly_bookish on Whatnot and Instagram for all your smutty desires. Thank you, Kyle and Steph, for being a part of the committee and for sponsoring this year's Notty Awards.
You're okay, Prince.
And now the award for best shows in cards, games, board games, and puzzles will be presented by Creative Curiosities.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Creative Curiosities. My real name is Kelly. I am a mixed media artist, a crafter, all-around creator. I love to yard sale, flea market, antiquing, looking for those treasures to use in my creations, or just to collect. I am an avid collector of vintage items as well. So that's really all about me. Back to our regular scheduled program. Who doesn't love a good game night? Who here hasn't used a playing card to create with? These sellers take fun to the next level with their items. Here are the top 5 for best in-show cards, games, board games, and puzzles. Auntie Petunia, Shop 33, KOA Gaming, Joe Hollywood, The Purple Penguin.
Here are your nominees for Best Show in Cards, Games, Board Games, and Puzzles. Your winner tonight is The Purple Penguin.
Woohoo!
Congratulations.
Congrats.
At Like It Swipe It, fabric shopping is more than buying yardage. It's about connection. Choose from fabric by the yard, half yards, or fat quarters, all with personalized shopping just for you. Join our fun bundle nights, live sales, and interactive shows designed to entertain and inspire.
Every other Sunday, tune into Behind the Seams with the Aaron Sphere, our talk show featuring different sellers, honest conversations, and real relationship building. Like it, swipe it, where fabric meets community. See it, like it, swipe it. Now the best show for music category, I know a lot of you were waiting for this one, presented by Perini Corn.
Hi guys, I'm Perini Corn, aka Perini. Been a seller on Whatnot for about 3 years, selling craft supplies and one-of-a-kind handmade items. You never know what's going to come out of my mouth during a show, but luckily I have a script to follow tonight. Music is the tempo of life. A good song can elicit emotions for any mood. These 5 have some of the best selections around. Here are the top 5 for best show in music. Whistling Duck Designs, Super Kelsey, Funk and Groove, Final Canyon, and Retro Retreat.
And Southern Gal, congratulations on the gift card.
Thanks, Preeny.
Thank you, Preeny, for your presentation. Your nominees for the night are... And the winner is... Funk and Groove.
Woohoo!
Congratulations. Love Be My Motive Studio is a passionate seller of junk journal supplies, scrapbooking materials, art supplies, books, stationery, and more. Not only is she a seller here on Whatnot, but she has a brick-and-mortar studio in Glenmora, Louisiana called Let Love Be My Motive Studio, and is opening My Secret Shelves in Pineville, Louisiana in January. Love is a co-admin of the Whatnot Crafter community on Facebook, so follow her there and here on Whatnot. Next giveaway is sponsored by Farmhouse. Welcome to my farmhouse. Fabric, patterns, sewing notions, vintage linens and ephemera, craft supplies, Christmas, books and magazines, vintage miscellaneous. Thank you for sponsoring.
And that's for Target gift cards, $10. Thanks for sponsoring.
Still ahead, we have the best show in jewelry, the best antique, vintage, and collectible seller, Whatnot show you never want to miss, Whatnot seller of the year, and the $50 and $100 buyers giveaways.
Okay, guys, you guys need to pay attention and take some screenshots.
Screenshots?
Yep, let's do it.
The 2026 Bish's Notty Awards categories and honorable mentions. Best New Seller, 1K or less sold by nomination round. Best Supporting Buyer, who's not a seller. Funniest Seller in any category. Best Giveaways in any category. Best Thumbnails in any category. Best Social Media outside of Whatnot and must be active within the year of 2026. Best bin/marketplace must have an active bin/marketplace of 25 or more items at the time of nomination. Best packaging must have a 5-star rating on Whatnot. Best mod that's not a seller, and best mod that is a seller. Best ephemera show must be an active seller in ephemera category. Best antiques, vintage, and collectibles must be active seller in antiques, vintage, and collectibles category. The best music shows must be active in the music category. Best show in Disney must be active in the Disney category. Best show in jewelry must be active seller in jewelry. Best show in fashion must be an active seller in the fashion category. Best show in toys and hobbies must be active seller in toys and hobbies category. Best Wholesale Estate Sale Storage Unit Show must be an active seller in the wholesale, estate sale, and storage units. Isn't that the same thing?
Yeah, it got duplicated. Sorry.
That's okay. I just want to make sure I didn't read it twice.
Yeah.
Best craft shows in the crafting community must be in the Facebook Crafter Community Group and participate in shows. Best community show in the community category. Please include the name of the show and hosts. Whatnot show you never want to miss can be any category. Best premiere seller must have wings at the time of nominations. Handmade Artist of the Year must create items and sell on Whatnot and be in the arts and handmade category. Crafter of the Year must be in the Facebook Crafter Community Group and an active seller. Our honorable mentions will be the most creative junk to treasure, the best show setup, the best logo, the best pet, and the biggest chit show. We can't win that one.
I know. So this is where I need you to screenshot, because people are going to come at me and be like, when do I nominate? When do I vote? Right here. This is everything you need. We're only doing 1 week nomination round, and it's starting November 1st through the 7th. And then the 8th through the 30th is the voting round. That's the first voting round. And then we announce the top 5 on December 1st. And then we do the next voting for December 1st through the 15th. And then I have to prepare the award show. And then it'll be on January 3rd. So be sure to screenshot that. I will have it up on my website, my Facebook, everywhere. You guys can still answer or, reach out to me. But we wanted to let you guys know a heads up.
I have to remember where the screenshot is 11 months from now?
I'll keep you guys posted.
That's hilarious.
But at least you guys know what to look forward to and work on.
Next giveaway is sponsored by Hustle Flips. Which one is this one?
This is Starbucks.
Oh, wait. We got to see who won the last one.
Oh, that's why.
Whistling Duck Designs. Congratulations.
Woo! I'm like, why can't I pen the next one? Duh.
You weren't there yet.
All right, there it is. Starbucks gift card. Don't forget to read their stuff.
Great job, Mrs. Bush. I'm Hustle Flips, and we are powered by our brand 100% Hustle. Our life motto is no excuses and daily dedication. We bring storage locker units to you online. Come join the party. We are building a community of long-term relationships.
Thank you so much for your sponsor. Be sure that you guys are following these sponsors.
Hello, fellow crafters. Mixed Media Girl and Whatnot is your go-to for exclusive printed digital and scrapbook sets, mixed media art projects, crafting supplies, and rare die-cut projects. Her shows are fun and relaxing, and she's always able to help with the right expertise on use of craft supplies and ideas for your makes. Her shows incorporate her faith and are always family-friendly, and she brings unique faith-based digital art into her projects. She also has mixed media demo shows that help you use your projects to give you the best results and some new creative ideas, especially if it's a Tim Holtz product. In the coming year, they are branching out into custom orders, possibly 3D printing, and professional packaging, and even custom music for show intros. She recently reached her 1K sales and wants to thank the wonderful, supportive crafting community friends. Please bookmark her shows and stop by and say hi. They have so much to offer you on your crafting journey and love to meet new friends. Now the award for Best Show and Jewelry presented by Love Be My Motive Studio.
Jewelry can be as simple as an earring or exquisite as a crown-filled brooch. It can change an entire look of an outfit. These sellers have the best jewelry for their category. So here are the top 5 for the best show in jewelry. 888 Antiques, 750, Green 13, Rust and Pearls Vintage, and Things on Strings. Congratulations, we're so happy for you.
Congratulations to all of our nominees, but there can be only one. The winner is Rust and Pearls Vintage. Congratulations.
Woo!
Another sponsor tonight is Paper Coyote, buying and selling antique and vintage photos, postcards, ephemera, Americana, items of cultural history, and oddball odds and ends. If it's interesting, unusual, and tells a story, Paper Coyote is into it. Follow or reach out to Paper Coyote for new finds and digs every week. Now the best selection of antique, vintage, and collectibles, presented by Suburban Bish.
Hi guys, I'm back to present best selection of antique, vintage, and collectibles. When I think of antiques, I think of my mother-in-law's house. Things in little cupboards on shelves, lining the entire house with kish. People will literally collect anything under the sun if it's interesting enough for them. My husband collects dice. Who needs a toolbox full of dice? He does. These sellers sort through tons of littles, bigs, and in-betweens to find collectibles, antique, and vintage items that buyers might be interested in. And the buyers have responded by choosing these 5 for the best selection of antique, vintage, and collectibles. Top 5 are Before Time Shop, The Hodgepodge Place, The Dust Bunny Barn, Upcycled by Bree, and Requiem Salvage.
Hey, Rec, just so you know, I wrote the script. So I was talking about my mom. Because, yeah, she had a bunch of garbage everywhere. We used to have old oil cans lining the ceiling. It was weird. But nominees for Best Selection of Antique, Vintage, and Collectibles. Winner is
Upcycled by Bree.
Congratulations. Gotta wait for it to run. Gotta wait for it to run.
I'm gonna run it now. We're gonna draw that winner. Ooh, Sherry, I saw you.
But great finds, congratulations.
All right, and then we have our $50 buyer's giveaway sponsored by Tweetco.
Hey y'all, welcome to Tweetville, where your membership never expires. For concerns, issues, and or assistance with your Whatnot order, please inbox me directly. The products and services available for you: crafty supplies, artists and treasures, reseller bundles, tips and tools with Tweet, community ambassador one-on-one, seller and technical support, XO Tweet and production. Is that kisses and hugs?
Maybe.
I don't know. Proud Kingdom Raider, Whatnot accomplishments. This is the home and co-creator of the Tweetco Challenge, Whatnot Kids Raid Train, and the original Dalla Holla Raid Train. I'm one half the inspiration behind the Maple Madness, the longest running raid on Whatnot. We ran for 87 days. Sell one thing and raid. Thank you, Tweet. Penguin Boss, aka Pengy, is your go-to seller for all things ephemera and vintage goodness on Whatnot. From antique papers to quirky finds, every sale is packed with treasures. The prices, absolutely unbeatable. Penguin Boss is also a co-conductor on a plethora of ephemera trains monthly and a twice-monthly Shopaholic train. You can follow Pengy here on Whatnot, Instagram, and Facebook at Penguin Boss. The Whatnot show you never want to miss, presented by the Suburban Bish.
Hi guys, I'm back to present Whatnot show you never want to miss. These sellers are all over the place. Some have giveaways that you don't want to miss, like a car. Others are hilarious and informative in a time that we need to laugh. Here are your top 5 for Whatnot show you never want to miss. Quarryman X, J Taylor 6, The Hodgepodge Place, Faded Flamingo, and Old Dog.
And your winner is The Hodgepodge Place. Congratulations.
Woo-hoo, congratulations.
You've still got Queen Bee Vintage is a junk journaler and part-time sewer.
She has a love for vintage lace, textiles, Dr. Pepper Zero, and Bishy's ass. She is a cat mom and has 3 grand puppies. She collects vintage Victorian calling cards, antique postcards, vintage buttons, and vintage pretty playing cards. You can follow her here on Whatnot for any of your vintage needs.
Now remember, you've got just a little bit of time to get into these buyers giveaways. We still got the $50 card running right now and a $100 card coming up shortly thereafter.
And they're both Visa.
Which means you can use them anywhere, but we got them specifically so that you could use them for Whatnot. Because, you know, we all love being here for a reason.
Right.
So thanks again to all of our sponsors.
We're not going to read them again. We just wanted to show them again.
I mean, I should read them because it'll give me a minute and 40 seconds worth of time.
It's fine.
It's fine?
Go ahead.
You're fine. Yeah, you are. Thank you for your purchases.
And thanks again to all the sponsors. We couldn't have done this without you. So we're going to run this giveaway in 5.
Oh, hold on. There are people still getting in there.
4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're drawing. Vintage Chick, you got that one. Be sure to send me your email, please. And we have our $100 buyers giveaway sponsored by Corey Man X. And that's running right now.
Corey liquidates houses and storage units. He is an author, an Amazon bestseller, travels all over the country, gives away money, and is the plug for resellers. Thank you, Corey, for sponsoring this. We definitely appreciate you.
Yes, thank you.
Now, funny story on this one. Bishy couldn't read the script. And she kept messing it up. And she said, well, you do it then. And I did it and nailed it in one take.
Yeah, you suck.
So, I was definitely not dressed for the occasion. But it is what it is. This is the award for Whatnot Seller of the Year.
Sound.
Hold on.
Did all that and you can't even hear you.
Well, good. I didn't want to hear me anyway.
Well, it's been a long year. We've all had our ups and downs, but standing up, dusting off, and pushing forward when adversity strikes is paramount. These 5 sellers have been killing it all year long, laughing in the face of adversity, making a name for themselves, and standing tall. Here are the top 5 for Whatnot Seller of the Year. House of Coop, The Hodgepodge Place, J. Taylor 6, Imani Perry, and Corey Man X.
I've had that Star Wars ugly sweater vest for 10 years.
Yep.
Congratulations to all of this, to all of the nominees for Whatnot Seller of the Year, but there can be only one. The winner is, are you excited?
Yep.
Corey Man X. Woo! Congratulations, Corey.
Let's see those RTSs in the chat. So I want to thank you guys so much for being here. We hope you enjoyed the show.
Thank you again to our mods, our awards committee, our sponsors, and everybody here for making the 2nd annual Bish's Notty Awards a success. Please hang on with us as we finish up this giveaway and raid into KO Gaming.
All right, I'm going to draw the winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck. Bat Mama 3, congratulations.
Congratulations, Bat Mom.
Be sure to send me your email.